Oh, why this said, what is this business? And what about this Schaefer pen and pencil and Parker pen and pencil? What about this? And Terry said, what he do? He sells those for petty cash. And with two overcoats, he lives and they use that overcoat for cover. You live out in the desert and use the extra overcoat for cover. Now they are saying indirectly that I'm spying for Israel. Because it was doing Israel just came in the being in 47, you know. So now this is 48, 49, 48, 49. So now they say I'm a spy from Israel. Now the plane is going and I'm there now. And I said, well, okay, what am I going to do? They said, what you do, all you do is just anything you want to eat, just sign the bill. But you can't leave. Sign the bill and it's good enough. So I met one Air Force person, the Pan American agent, and they said, look man, you guys got me here, now I'm facing these charges, and now what you going to do about that? So he said, well, you should know that if you not to leave an international place if you don't have the condition to be in that country. I said, well, I didn't know that. So okay, in the conversation, the name of the missionary in charge came up in that conversation. And he said, oh, I know that gentleman. That gentleman came through here, and yes, okay, all right. Oh, okay, I know. I said, well, come on, I'll help you. So then he took me to see a colonel and told the colonel this is just a simple man. He made a big mistake. He didn't know nothing about international travel, so I assure you that he's nothing about knowing about no spying. So the colonel looked at me and he said, one or two questions he asked me, he just signed the passport and said, you can go. Now, I am to go, but the plane is gone. Now, how can I go? There's no plane there now. All right, so then they said, okay, give me your ticket, and I arranged to get you on the next flight that comes through here, was KLM. And then they will take you to Karachi. I arrived in Karachi like 12 o'clock in the night, no lights, camels walking the street, pulling carts, people sleeping on the street. I just didn't know, what is this all about? So there I had two, one that gave limousine service from airport to the downtown area. So then they asked me that, of course they asked me that, why have you come here? I told them to go to school. He said, why would you leave America to come here to go to school? We don't have no school here. This is a new country. We haven't even got started in that. So now, this about me? This about me?
Go ahead, no.
Okay, go ahead. You're talking. Okay, so now, the two guys, then they says that number one, that this must be a crazy man. He talking about living in America is where they all wanted to go. To come to Pakistan where there's nothing, and he said he come here to go to school. So no, he must have some kind of problem. So now they drove around, and then they asked me, where do you stay? Where are you going to stay here at? Who you want to see here? I was given a letter before leaving New York. It was addressed to one person by the name of the thief, Ahmadi. Address, opposite boys' school. Okay. So he said, what street you want to go? I said, I want to go to opposite boys' school. He said, no, there's no such street in Karachi named opposite boys' school. I said, that's his address, opposite boys' school. No. So then they said, no, this guy's crazy. So what we're going to do, we've had him long enough, so what we should do is just get rid of him somewhere. So then they came up with a conclusion that what we should do to get rid of him? Let's dump him down on those Messiahs. That's what I want to do. With Messiahs. Messiahs, who know what Messiahs mean? Let's see the hand who know what Messiahs mean. Messiah, what do you mean? Let's see the hands. Ain't that a shame? Nobody. Unbelievable. From Mirza, they call his followers that Mirza Ghulam, they call his followers Messiahs. That's a short, Messiahs. So okay now. So when they took me they dumped me where the Messiahs were at, then they knocked on the door, and the building was all behind bars and chain, and they knocked and knocked. So when they turned the lights on and opened the door, The first thing I saw was a big, huge picture of the promised Messiah. I said, okay, you can go, and I know where I'm at now. Just go on about your business, I know where I'm at. So they looked at me like, you know, okay, and they just drove on away, you know. So now the young men there, the columns there, they got up 2 o'clock in the morning now, 2 o'clock. And they brushed my shoes, wiped off my coat. I said, what kind of place is this here? Well, man, 2 o'clock in the morning getting a shoe shine. Shoe shine, 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, this must be some place to live. Unbelievable. So anyway, from that, okay, then they told me that opposite boys' school, the thief Ahmadi, who they knew, he lived across the street from the boys' school. Now the one who wrote that address, he knew he lived across the street from boys' school, but then the way he wrote the letter made me think that opposite boys' school was the name of the street he lived on. But in those places, you know, the mailman knew everybody, so they say this, actually they could do. Anyway, so then I have to find out from where I'm at. So then from there, I went to the hall. And went to the hall, they had a big waiting, when they heard I was here, they had a big waiting room going on, okay, now we will have a Dawa, you can come down to speak and this thing. I said, no, I want to go to Rabbi. So Mirza Bashir Ahmad, he says, if the man is so intent on saying his master, just let him go. So all the Dawa and all the people waiting, I just left there and caught the next train, the Chenab Express, and went on to Rabbi. And when I got off the train, I was met by the Khalifatul Masih the Sahib, the second. And it was so, you know, because when he go out, it's a nighttime now. It was 9 or 10 o'clock at night. There's no lights there. So now, the little lantern they had, and the whole of the Jamaat is out waiting. So then he asked me, that, okay, in your country, he asked me a very simple question. How hot do it get there? I told him very hot in the summertime, very cold in the wintertime, all right. So he was walking through his house. So, okay, I was by his side, so I walked with him. So we got to his house, he went in his room, and I went in his room with him. wait, just a minute, you don't stay here. Take him where you don't stay at. Okay. I mean, what did I do? You know, you don't tell me what would I do? You have to tell me all these things. So, okay, so the next day I went to see the Khalifatul to see Sani, all dressed up. Ashman, Shabar, Kameez, with about 2 or 3 road maps in my hand, 2 or 3 books of America, going to teach him how to do the belief. So he said to me, is this dress that you wear all the time? I told the missionary came there. He said, well, first let me tell you this here, that don't be too quick to adapt customs, because some custom that you have may be superior to the custom that you will adopt. For example, when a person here in Pakistan want to relieve themselves, they don't care where they're at, who's standing at, they just go to some spot and relieve themselves. See, now you don't do that in your country. You have privacy, you go to the washroom with privacy, but you don't do it out in public. So say you would begin to adopt that habit and give it your good habit. So then he told me, now you are old news. One day I've been there. You're old news. You came last night. So my advice to you is to find something to do. And meet the other, because during the Jalsa time, find something to do and meet the people that's going to come here. Right. So then I went around the next day looking for something to do, and the people in Pakistan are very tricky. They know how to, they're very tricky. They have words to make you think that you're a very important person. But in reality, they don't think you're nothing. They just talking. Okay, so all right. Oh, by Rashid Sahib, and they was having such great honor for me. Okay, so okay. But what can they do? They can do nothing. So then one came with the idea, okay, what are they going to do? Send him to the Langakhana and get him to work in Roti Taqsim. Roti Taqsim is the distribution of the breads. That's whether 5 years old, or 4 years old, or 6 years old, 8 years old.